Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for our next contest, and this one has all the makings to be a fantastic HCW hardcore title match, as there he is, the challenger, Leslie Lorenzo, who has, in a very short amount of time, has become a favorite of the HCW faithful. But where's Leslie going? He doesn't. Whoa, okay, there he went. He's bringing out some toys for this hardcore matchup. I see a trash can lid. That's a kendo stick I see. He's got the garbage can. I see a crutch in there. There ain't no telling what else is inside that garbage can. But this one's going to shape up to be a good one, folks. And if the brutality we saw last month between Joey Knight Jr. and Matthew DeLuna and their hardcore fiasco is any indication of what we're going to see tonight, then man, oh man, is this one going to be violent. Especially considering the history involved with Leslie Lorenzo and Matthew DeLuna. First time meeting here in Haybar Championship Wrestling, but they have competed against each other all around Arkansas and Texas, and they're just adding another chapter to their blood feud here tonight. Can Leslie Lorenzo finally get the big win over Matthew DeLuna that he has been looking for? Can he do it for one of the grandest prizes here in Haybar Championship Wrestling, that being the HCW Hardcore Championship? Time will do tell on that one. As we're gearing up, we are waiting for the arrival of the HCW Hardcore Champion who won the belt last month at our 3rd anniversary show from Joey Knight Jr. in controversial fashion. As there he is, Matthew DeLuna. He's got Truman right there. Is Truman going to stay or is he going to go? And as we saw last month, that doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. Okay, we can see Truman's gone to the back, but like I said, folks, and as if you saw last month at our 3rd anniversary show, that brutal war Matthew DeLuna and Joey Knight Jr. went through, just because Truman DeLuna goes to the back doesn't mean it's guaranteeing that he won't get involved in some shape, form, or fashion, as we saw last month. But I'll get more into that here in a moment, as we're going to take it up to Miss Sarah Sunshine for our ringer inductions for this title contest. All right, we got the ring introductions out of the way, and there you see our official for this contest, Dalton. He is holding up what this matchup is going to be all about, the HCW Hardcore Championship. But for both these men, especially Leslie Lorenzo, as I mentioned, it may be more about than just the HCW Hardcore Championship, because for Leslie Lorenzo, he has never beaten Matthew DeLuna in one-on-one competition. So I know that this is something very important to Leslie Lorenzo, potentially more important than the Hardcore Championship. Finally getting that win that he has been seeking over Matthew DeLuna, as Matthew, he's posing and taunting to the crowd to get this matchup going. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness! Could that be it, folks? Spinning back elbow! No! Oh, my goodness! I thought that was it. That could have potentially been the quickest match in HCW history right there. If we would have gotten just one more count, one more second, if DeLuna would have been on Dream Street for just 1 second longer, Leslie Lorenzo would have gotten that much-needed victory over Matthew DeLuna and the HCW Hardcore title in record time. But, I think Leslie was going to try to set up for another one, but Matthew DeLuna grabbing that kendo stick. Old Leslie, he forgot the old adage in pro wrestling: you bring the weapon in the ring and you're going to suffer the consequences of it. That kendo stick coming back to bite him in the rear end, as Matthew DeLuna now mocking Leslie Lorenzo, and whacks him with that crutch right there. And now he's got that crutch on his throat, and just spikes him. Spikes the crutch right in the mat. Try to take all the wind out of the sails of Leslie Lorenzo. And this one is not wasting any time, folks. We're just getting straight into it. As Matthew Bolin, our ringside cameraman, for the trash can lid. Just whacked Leslie Lorenzo like he was a whack-a-mole. And Leslie may be out, folks. That's the thing about these hardcore matches, folks. They can go on for a while, or they can end just like that. You just never know. Because once you get the toys involved, once you get the weapons involved, you're wearing your opponent down quick. You got to be a true gladiator, a true competitor, a true just man to survive for long goings in these hardcore title matches or hardcore matches in general. And I'm trying to tell what he has right there in his possession. Whatever it is not going good for Leslie Lorenzo. As once again, DeLuna just spiking that weapon in the throat of Lorenzo. And now DeLuna, he's got that trash can lid. What's he looking to do here? He's trying to set up Leslie in the corner, and just whacks him with that lid. And now DeLuna, I think I know what he's going for here. He's backing it up. Choo indeed. And much more effective with that trash can lid on Leslie Lorenzo. DeLuna just driving all of his body weight into Leslie Lorenzo in that corner. And now just choking Lorenzo on the second rope. The viciousness that we have been accustomed to from seeing from Matthew DeLuna over the past few months. You know, this is his second reign as hardcore champion. He was the former longest reigning hardcore champion in HCW history until that record was broken by Joey Knight Jr. But then, of course, wait a minute, Leslie's back in the fight. Takes down DeLuna right there. And if I'm Leslie Lorenzo, I'm going to try to figure out a way to get this one done quickly, because as I mentioned earlier, just because Truman is not at ringside don't mean he won't get involved. We saw that last month with DeLuna's hardcore matchup with Joey Knight Jr. Truman coming in and spearing Joey Knight Jr. out of his boots and feeding Joey to the wolf being Matthew DeLuna, and that's how Matthew DeLuna got back his HCW Hardcore Championship. Of course, we saw Joey Knight Jr. earlier on tonight helping out El Rey against Omega. They got the win in that tag team matchup. Joey feeling as if he needs to get rid of some ghosts from the past before he can focus on the hardcore title again. I guess Omega was part of them ghost of the past. But be that as it may, the focus right now is Leslie Lorenzo and Matthew DeLuna. And Leslie's got a chair, and that could only spell trouble for Matthew DeLuna. as Leslie making his way back in the ring now. But De Luna, he's prepared as well. He's got that trash can lid. Oh! Just flings it in the face of Leslie. Leslie taking too much time. Gave Matthew plenty of time to recover. And Matthew's now back on top. Whoa! De Luna gave Leslie a shot, and Leslie gave one in return. And now Leslie just, rear it in on Matthew De Luna. And repeated shots with that trash can lid. Leslie was swinging until De Luna went down. It took about a good 4 shots from that trash can lid to take Matthew De Luna down. And he's got a pumpkin, and no, I'm not talking about Uncle John Carnation. He's got a little pumpkin basket. It is Halloween season at HCW Dark Harvest, and now he's putting the pumpkin over the head of Matthew De Luna. What's Leslie gonna look to do here? And hooks him. Oh, DDT with the pumpkin head. Matthew couldn't see it coming. And we got covered. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Only a 2 for Leslie Lorenzo right there. And Leslie Lorenzo could potentially spoil the plans of the De Lunas. This is shaping up to be a big night for Matthew and Truman De Luna. Oh, Leslie with that chair. Finally getting that involved in this matchup. And again, swinging the chair on De Luna. And Leslie could play spoiler for the potentially huge night for the De Lunas. It didn't come to fruition last month. Matthew won the hardcore title, but Truman was not able to win the vacated international title. There's some chicanery involved there with the members of Carnage at ringside. Of course, Truman has that opportunity in the main event tonight against the Bishop to potentially win that HCW International Championship, but that could only be a prophecy-fulfilled night if De Luna is able to retain the HCW Hardcore title against one of his greatest rivals, Leslie Lorenzo. And he possibly could have sealed it away if he would have nailed that splash. And good Lord! The strength of Leslie Lorenzo. We are covered. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. How did that not put Matthew De Luna away? Leslie chunked that big boy up in the air and dropped him for Samoan drop right on the chair. But Matthew De Luna somehow got the shoulder up. But barely, I will say just barely, got that shoulder up. And now Leslie trying to figure out his next form of attack here. He's got plenty of options around the ring. He's got that trash can. And, just rams it into Matthew De Luna. He's shaking it. It seems like there's something else in there. Leslie's reaching for something, but good Lord, I don't know what oh, dear God. Please tell me that's not... This is not an Office Depot. Leslie Lorenzo has a daggone staple gun. He just stapled De Luna, but De Luna didn't like that too much. De Luna trying to fight back. De Luna trying to get that staple out of his body, but Leslie Lorenzo back on the attack. Leslie just stapled that man. Good Lord, what kind of barbarism is this? And now, Leslie lined up Matthew for that super kick, and down goes De Luna. And Leslie is feeling himself in this moment, ladies and gentlemen. And now Leslie's got that garbage can. Please tell me there's nothing else in there. And, drops it on De Luna. I would say dropping the hammer, but that wouldn't be apropos. I would say, though, he's attempting to take out the trash That being Matthew Day Luna, which would be more apropos in this situation. And now Leslie Lorenzo pick it up and slamming it again, this time on the back of Matthew Day Luna. And this is not how Day Luna wanted to spend his Saturday night in Prescott, Arkansas. We got cover here. Just a 2 count once again. Leslie going to do a little bit more to put Matthew Day Luna away. Here if he wants to take the HCW Hardcore Championship. And that's the thing with these first title defenses. Normally, I'd be wondering, well, can the champion get over that hump? Can the champion handle the pressure? But we know Matthew Day Luna can handle the pressure. He's a champion all around the independent scene around here in Arkansas and Texas. And this is his second time, his second go-around with the HCW Hardcore Championship, so he definitely knows what he's doing. But, Leslie Lorenzo, good Lord! Stapling Matthew Day Luna once again. I didn't know Leslie Lorenzo was a teacher. Corner splash right there. And now whips Day Luna off, and here comes Leslie backsplash that time. Down goes Day Luna. And now Leslie, what's he looking to do here? I guess he's going to return the favor from earlier. He's got that trash can lid, places it on Day Luna. He's lining them up. Day Luna once again able to counter. Just flinging that trash can lid at Leslie Lorenzo, and down goes Lorenzo. But now Day Luna, it's a good thing that crutch is in the ring, because Day Luna definitely needed it to get up. And now Day Luna choking the life out of Leslie Lorenzo. Will Leslie give up here? Referee signaled that no, Leslie did not want to give up. So I guess Matthew's going to go to something else here. Just stomping Leslie right there. I think Matthew has that staple gun, which could not go good for Leslie Lorenzo, and it is not good for him. And good Lord, to the back of the head with that trash can. Good God. Cutter on the trash can. Cutter on the trash can. Can that be it? 1, 2, 3, and that is it, folks. Still, your HCW Hardcore Champion, Matthew Day Luna. What a brutal war, a brutal contest we just witnessed here at HCW Dark Harvest Day of Reckoning.